knows every shadow like a lover's name. Her steps a rhythm, a deadly game. Fingers chase the edge of time. She rewrites the world, one line at a time.
Chapter 16. The Final Code. The cliffs of Ladakh rose like sleeping giants of ancient stone, cold, eternal, unyielding. At 17,000 feet above sea level, the air was razor-thin, burning the lungs of those who dared breathe it. Here, even survival demanded defiance. Then came the blizzard, nature's fury unleashed. Snow erased every familiar line of the land until the mountains themselves seemed to disappear beneath a white storm of madness. The wind screamed like a living thing. Ice stung the face like 1,000 invisible bullets. This was not weather, it was war. Ananya crouched by the cliff's edge, her body hunched over the satellite terminal, the last link between her and the rest of the world. Frost clung to her mask. The machine's blue glow painted her face a ghostly hue. This was it, her final move. The moment the quantum code would either set humanity free or destroy its last fragment of privacy. Numbers crawled across the screen, slow, relentless. Each flicker marked millions of encrypted files beaming toward satellites high above Earth. 67%, she breathed into her radio. Every second felt heavier than the mountain beneath her feet. Behind her, indicator lights blinked like small, defiant hearts. Machines that dared to survive against a wilderness older than civilization. Then, movement. Her sensors picked up heat, multiple contacts. Trained soldiers. They were coming through the storm, the very few with the gear and rage to fight in an environment that murdered the weak before the trigger was even pulled. Through the violent curtain of snow, flashes appeared, short, brutal bursts of light. The sound of gunfire mixed with howling wind, a thunderstorm of metal and storm. Surrender the protocol. The amplified voice tore through the blizzard like a blade. Ethan Walker. Even here, even now, his arrogance carried through. But beneath it was fear. He knew if the upload finished, control would be lost forever. The power would belong to no one, and everyone. The battle erupted in full force. Ancient stone echoed with automatic fire. The mountains that had once stood in silence now bore witness to the clash of nations. Russian Spetsnaz units moved through the chaos like wraiths, disciplined, invisible, efficient. From another direction, Chinese operatives advanced with methodical precision. FSB authorization for lethal force, a voice thundered in Russian. Mikhail Sokolov, official sanction to kill, on Indian soil. Diplomacy frozen, law erased. But the upload continued, 79%, even as rounds hit the rock beside her and data streamed toward the stars. The storm grew worse, a monster of ice, devouring everything human and mechanical alike. Electronics faltered, weapons jammed, skin froze. Yet she kept typing, calculating, fighting. 86%, came her strained voice. Her hands bled through her gloves, but she did not stop. Sokolov moved through the storm, not as an enemy anymore, but as a soldier who understood what was at stake. Russian Federation recognizes Indian sovereignty over quantum communication, he roared. Unexpected. A pivot in the language of war itself. For one fleeting instant, enemies became allies, united not by politics, but by purpose, to stop the technology from falling under authoritarian control. Covering fire, Sokolov shouted as he pivoted, weapon blazing. The storm was now filled with the rhythm of dying men and the pulse of a data stream, rewriting the destiny of humankind. 94%, 97%, each percentage point a battle won against chaos itself. Bullets struck the ground around her, each impact a heartbeat closer to the end. Go, Rao! Sokolov's voice thundered across the comms, his final order, his last stand. Moments later, only silence. 99%. And then, that tiny, inconsequential chime. Upload complete. It was done. The Sapphire protocol had ascended from the frozen cliffs of Ladakh to the satellites orbiting above the world. The code that could end surveillance or perfect it. Ananya stared at her reflection in the screen, broken, frostbitten, alive. She armed the charges. The explosion shattered the night, a roar of flame swallowed by snow. The fire of mankind's ambition burned in defiance against nature's white fury, consuming the battlefield and every trace of the mission. Mission accomplished, she whispered, moving into the storm. The blizzard took her, cloaked her, as she vanished into the white void, each step a battle for breath and life. Behind her, the flames of revolution disappeared beneath a curtain of snow. "Trust no nation," she murmured, Lucien's last words carried by the wind. Only mathematics would remain neutral. Only code would not lie. Above, in the silence of orbit, the quantum algorithm danced, spreading through every network, every satellite, every device. The world below would never be the same. The cliffs of Ladakh returned to silence, eternal and unconcerned. Only the wind spoke now, whispering through the bones of the mountains, carrying with it the faint echo of a woman's mission and humanity's uncertain future.
Her eyes burn cold, her touch ignites.